one part in the narrative of being on book tour where I actually passed out on a flight from exhaustion. And I don't mean like I was in my seat taking a nap. Like I was in the middle of the aisle at 30,000 feet unconscious. Good times for me and everyone there. And so, so at the end of it all, there was just a lot of strange experiences. There was one guy who was obsessed with my teeth. I'll tell you more about that later. At the end of it, I told my agent, she said, "What is your second book about?" I said, "I want to write about an author on book tour." She said, "That's a terrible idea." I was like, "Okay." So I wrote my second novel. We went on another book tour. My agent said, "What's your third book about?" I said, "I would love to write about an author on book tour." And she said, "That is another terrible idea." So after my third novel, I was in this place where I could kind of write what I wanted. Where's my agent? She said, "What do you want to write about?" I said, "Take a guess." Um, she said, "Whatever, just do it." So I wrote this book about an author on book tour. It went and did really well. And I won the National Book Award. And I'll tell the story of winning the National Book Award because it's a very silly story. It's not what you think it is. When you think National Book Award, and if you don't know what National Book Award is, that's okay. Like it is one of the two most prestigious awards that you can win as an American author. It's like the National Book Award and the Pulitzer Prize. Like those are the two biggest things that you can win. They're the Oscars, the Emmys, whatever you want to call them. It's kind of like you spend your entire career wishing that you might have been one of them. So it was September 2021. The book had come out in June 2021. September, I get a phone call from my editor. He says, "Hey, you've been longlisted for the National Book Award." And I said, "Hey, this is a stupid prank to play on somebody. What are you doing?" He goes, "No, I'm serious." So I got really excited. I was like, "Okay, there's no way I'm going to win this, but it's cool to be nominated." So about a month later, so first you get longlisted, then there's a short list. So a month later, my girlfriend and I are coming back from New Orleans. I get a phone call. She's driving. I'm in the passenger seat.